If you're a gym owner struggling to get consistent leads and sales, you're going to love this video. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to walk you through a specific case study of how we helped this trainer in the UK get 22 new clients for her semi-private studio this January, and how we closed over £10,000 cash collected from only £500 ad spend. I'll show you the exact strategy we used. We'll go through all the numbers behind it and show you proof, and how you can test drive this same system in your gym for the next 2 weeks absolutely free. So the problem this trainer had before they started working with us is they were undercharging, only asking for £99 a month for semi-private training, which is not enough money. And even if you have a lot of clients, you're not going to make enough profit to actually outsource yourself. So you're going to get trapped in the business. She was running free trials or low ticket 21-day offers. And this meant that leads weren't showing up, they weren't serious, or they just couldn't afford to pay what this trainer should be charging. So she needed a predictable system to bring in good quality leads and convert them into high paying clients, so her studio can be profitable for the first time, and then she'd be able to outsource to other trainers and get some free time back. So this is the strategy that we used. Number one, it was the ad strategy itself. So we launched a campaign targeting women over 35 using our proven client getting ad formula. And the key to this is having multiple different creatives. That's including images of the studio, images of clients working out, and even videos in front of local landmarks so people would instantly recognize them on their newsfeed. Next was the offer. So we took away the free trials and we created a new offer that we positioned as a premium transformation solution with urgency to take action on it. The next step then was making sure we got the good lead quality. So we use a specific ad copy framework and some psychological triggers to attract only the most serious leads, people that want a transformation, not just a trial. And then of course the follow-up and closing system. So most gym owners lose money on their ads because they don't have a proper follow-up system in place. So this is a huge part of making return on ad spend. So we plugged in our proven lead nurture and closing systems to get bookings, to get them showing up, and to be closing at high prices. And we've proven this over tens of thousands of leads and dozens of studios for over a decade. So let's take a look at some of the results. You can see here from the screenshot, this was from last month, January 1st to January 31st, 2025. So we're running these campaigns right now in England. And you can see from the stats down here, we got 162 leads for the month of January at an average of only £3.31 each. This is for premium personal training leads. So we spent £536. And then let's look at the back end stats. So overall then we got 22 new clients paying £497 each. That means we brought in £10,934 cash collected on the front end only. We're also going to plug in systems to convert these clients into long-term recurring clients. And we've helped this trainer now increase her monthly price to $350 a month, up from $99. So we estimate out of the 22 new people she's brought in on the front end, we will get at least 10 of those paying $350 a month after this. So it's 10K, nearly 11K up front. And we're going to add at least £3,500 per month in recurring revenue. And we repeat this system month after month. So cost per lead was around £3.30, giving us a 20x return on ad spend. Think about that. You put £530 in and you get 10K back cash collected in a few days. So these are the more in-depth stats then. Now, don't get overwhelmed by this. I'll walk you through it, but these are the full stats that we collect with our clients every single week, because we don't just want to track the ads. You need to know your KPIs for the rest of the funnel. So you can see here, I'll go from the top line is the total ad spend. So we set targets for all of these different things. So we're always on point. So you can see we're looking to raise the budget slowly to about £250 a week on average. We haven't needed to go up that far because the leads are so cheap right now. You've got next column down is number of lead formed opt-ins. So how many opt-ins on the lead form? We're aiming for 40 a week, because if we can get 40 leads a week on average, then this trainer is going to meet her sales target of around about 4 sales a week average. Okay, so you can see we've got 29 leads the first week, 47 leads the second week, and then 30 to 40 leads every week after that. Cost per lead then, okay, we track the cost per lead week by week and we look for an average. We aim for £6 or less average, or about $8 if you're in the US. Then we look at the number of consultations booked, and right below that is the consultation booking rate, very important. So we've got to look at, we know the lead quality is good because we look at how many of those leads got booked in. It's down to the lead quality, but it's also heavily down to the follow-up process that we do with this client. So you can see that each week you've got 10, 14, 16, 22 leads, and below that you get the actual percentage. So for the average, right on the far right, you'll see that the average booking rate is 40%. Sometimes it's up to 60%, some weeks it's down in the 20s, but on average, this trainer is hitting a 40% booking rate. So 40% of the leads are booking in for a consultation. That then gives us a cost per booking. So we can actually work out, what are we paying to get someone booked in for a consultation? Below that, then you have number of consults attended, and below that is the show up rate percentage. So what percent are showing up? We also need to keep track of this. So you can see then that we're maintaining about a 54% show up rate. So half of the consults that get booked in are showing up. And that's okay. We could increase a little bit more, but it works for now. Then below that, then we've got number of consults closed into a 6-week challenge sale. And below that is the conversion percent. So how well she's performing in the sales consultation. So you can see then a bit of a sketchy week the first week. We only got a 16% close rate, 1 out of 6 consults. But in week 2, she ended up with 10 sales. And the reason we have 10 sales there out of 8 bookings is because she got 2 of the people to actually sign up their friends at the same time, right? So 125% close rate. And then you can see 30%, 40%, 50%. So we're maintaining about a 53% average closing rate, which is okay. We're going to work on that. Don't forget, this trainer, she was only charging £99 a month before. Now we've put the price up and she's closing at £500 for this package. So you've got to give her credit. She's getting stronger every week with this. And we're going to get that close rate to about 60% minimum. And now you can see the cost per sale below that. That's how much we're paying to acquire a front-end customer. So you can see on average, right on the far right, she's paying £26 on average to buy a front-end 6-week customer. So that's £26 in to make £500 back. Then you've got cash collected. And then finally, we track the return on ad spend. So what multiple of the investment is she making back? And you can see that all the numbers there, it's between a 9x and a 50x in that second week. So overall, we've got an average of about 20x return on ad spend. So if you want to let me do this for you for free, this is what we have. If you want these kind of results in your gym, we're offering a 2-week test drive of our Done For You ads service. We'll set up the campaigns, run everything for you. We'll start sending you the leads in the first couple of days. And also, we're going to give you all the proven follow-up scripts, the closing scripts, and mentor you and coach you on how to close the leads so you make the best ROI. We'll be tracking these results with you week by week. We'll be checking in with you to show you the points in the funnel we need to focus on so that we're always optimizing and always getting more and more return on ad spend for you. So click the link below. Let's book a quick chat with you and me, and we'll see if this is right for you. And let's get you a flood of new members and a huge ROI this month.